And are you recording?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hi.
No.
Okay.
We're just going to use
Your hair's beautiful. You're good.
No. Okay.
All right, we're ready.
I started in September of 2008 at Store 3. And the position I've held, I started out, of course, as a team member. And then I was promoted in August of 2009 to deli manager. So I went to deli managing training, and I've been deli manager since then at Store 21, and then I moved to 24 in 2010.
I started in 2006 as a team member for third shift at Store 48. Then I moved up to backup, and then I moved up to store support. Now I'm an HR generalist.
I started with Rutter approximately 20 years ago. It's not consecutively. I actually worked for the restaurant for several years in a little milkmaid outfits with a little doily on my head. And then the manager position came open, and again I was prodded by a supervisor to step into that role, which I absolutely love. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner.
I started in October 2007. I started in Thomasville, got transferred to 51. I became the store support for about 6 months, and then I got the deli manager position for 51, and then I had this for about a year.
With Rutters, I actually started as a roving manager, and then moved into store manager soon after, and I was at store 35 in Yoakumtown, and it led me here to Newcomer.
Okay. I started in September of 2002.
And what positions have you held?
I was a team member, promoted to restaurant manager, promoted to store manager, and now I'm a food service supervisor.
And why?
2 years ago.
Okay. And what positions have you held?
Just team member and now backup manager.
Okay.
I started at Store 10 on Bannister Street, and I started as team member on second shift, worked my way to backup, then store support. Then from store support, I went into roving deli management, and now I have my own store at 35.
I was actually hired in as a roving store manager. I'm currently a store personnel and operations supervisor, and prior to this year, I spent 6 years as a training supervisor out of the corporate office in there.
I was a team member back in 1987 at Store 25, and I worked for 3 years for the company at that time. And then I actually was promoted to Store 25. I bid on the company's new store that was built, and I was lucky enough to come here.
I started in 2008 as a restaurant manager for the store in Wrightsville when they remodeled that store, Store 4. I worked as a deli manager for about 2 years, and then I got promoted to store manager of Store 35 in Yoakumtown. And I ran that store for about 2 years as well, and then I got promoted to the training office at the end of last year. So I'm in the office as a training supervisor now for Ireland Factors.
I started in the summer of 1978. It was a summer job, and started as a team member, and then was given the opportunity to manage the operations department, which I've done since that time. And over the years, that department's grown as far as responsibility, which now includes food operations with the 2 great food supervisors we have, the training department with 2 excellent trainers, and our recruitment manager who does a great job, and in addition to the store supervisors.
I started at Store 51 as a team member, and I currently am backup manager here at Store. Where did you start?
I actually started in East Berlin probably 25 years ago. Yeah. And
what did you start as?
I actually started as a closer shift. Yeah, they closed at that store. It had 2 gas pumps at the time. And we had meat slicers, we had, we dipped ice cream. And then they brought up this store to me, and I was going back and forth whether I wanted to have my own store. And I said I didn't know anything about being a manager, really. And they said, well, we'll teach you.
One of the most important aspects for me has been the job security I feel Rutters offers. The room for advancement, obviously. At a company, if you work hard, there's definitely opportunity. And frankly, I find it fun working for a company that's considered an industry leader in so many areas.
It's working out very well for my future. So.
Cool.
Because it's a wonderful company to work for. family-owned, oriented, and they've always been really good to me.
Working for Rutter. I like dealing with my customers, being able to work with my employees and have that kind of friendship, but the manager relationship as well, and deal with daily tasks as they come.
Positive to that in my 5 years here with this company, that is more of a family than ever before. They'll challenge you, and I love that about this job. It's not just to come to work and do your job and get a paycheck. They're going to challenge you to be the best that you possibly can be. But that only makes you a better employee, and that helps you in your life goals. Not only are you going to succeed as an employee in this journey, but you're also going to succeed as a person, and that truly is what makes this company so great.
People, the interaction with the people. Never was in food before. Didn't know if I'd like it, but I found out I love it, and I actually excel at it. So, and just working with the corporate people, the manager here at the store, and well, any store I've worked at. It's really every day it's something new, something different. So I really like it. That's what I like about my job too. Good stuff.
I'd have to say the people, the management staff. Overall, it's just a great place to work. I've worked for other convenience stores actually, and this is probably the best one. I wish 14 years ago I started at Rutter.
I like the company. I like working with the public. I'm actually just paying the lot of reasons. Free coffee is right there. So I mean, that's a big thing for me. But it's actually really cool to, being for 20 years, to see like the different things that have changed. Although I'm not in the food service side anymore, a lot of changes are there. It's just really cool to see how everything develops, and the new people and the new technologies and things that come along. It's amazing.
What I like best about working for Rutter is dealing with the customers, the atmosphere, being able to see our regular customers every day, and just providing great customer service.
Because it's a good company and they encourage advancement throughout the company.
I really like being around the people, so I don't know if I would ever want to ever step up. Might be a good thing, but I like people and I like being around people.
I love working with people. I really love working with customers and, interacting with people and, and just getting involved with them. Cool. That's my best thing.
The other aspect, and there's a bunch of them, but Rutter's is not the largest convenience store company in the industry. There's currently 58 stores, soon to be 59. By far not the largest store count of all the companies in the industry, but we have one of the biggest reputations in the industry. And that makes me proud to work for a company like that. When we go to a national conference, people know Rutter's.